Jarvis, and I'm the registered dietitian at Whitman-Walker Health. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to prepare a quick, easy, nutritious meal that you yourself can do at home. We're going to be making a raw kale salad with balsamic, almonds, Parmesan cheese, and cranberries. So let's get started. We have the kale here. We're going to be using the kale because it's a very nutrient-dense vegetable. It's high in fiber, vitamins A, C, K, and B6. Kale tends to be a little bitter and a little hard, so we're actually going to dress it and let it sit for a few minutes to soak in some of that moisture. You're going to take your kale to start with, and you want to wash it and make sure that you get really well in between the ribs there. That's where the dirt tends to sit. Once you have it washed, you're going to go ahead and rip away around the ribs. You can cut it also, but I tend to just rip it into bite-sized pieces. All right. Now, once we got our kale ready, we're going to go ahead and do our dressing. We're going to use balsamic vinegar, which is going to help pull some of that bitterness away from the kale. We're going to do about a tablespoon of the balsamic. So I'll go ahead and do this over here. All right, I'm going to pour that on. And next, we're going to do the olive oil. We're going to do 2 tablespoons of the olive oil. So we'll do one and then another. All right, now we'll go ahead and mix it. You can mix it with a spoon or with your hands, whichever you prefer. I'm going to go ahead and mix it with my hands a little bit. Make sure all the leaves are covered, and then we're going to set this aside and let it sit. All right, next up, we're going to prepare the chicken breast. Here we have 2 chicken cutlets, skinless, boneless. You could also use chicken breasts if you wanted. We're going to go ahead and put just a little bit of olive oil on it. Go ahead and put a little here, here. And then you can do whatever seasonings you want. I'm going to do just a little bit of garlic powder and a little bit of cracked black pepper. All right. So we're going to mix that on there. Now over here, we already have our preheated George Foreman grill at 350 degrees. If you don't have a George Foreman grill, that's okay. You can still use your oven and bake the chicken. You'll also set it at 350 for 9 to 10 minutes. So we'll go ahead and put our chicken on the George Foreman. All right, we're gonna set that back down and let that cook for about 6 to 8 minutes on the George Foreman. All right. Set that aside. We're going to get back to our kale now. We'll take the kale and we're going to mix it in with all of our other ingredients here. So we'll go ahead and put the kale into this bowl here. Fill that bowl. All right, set this aside. All right, now here we have sliced unsalted almonds. You could roast them if you wanted for a little extra flavor. Almonds are very high in protein, so they're good for your muscles. They're good for a snack or to add to salads. They also help you feel full for longer. We're gonna go ahead and use about a half a cup of almonds. So we'll take these like this. Go ahead and mix them in the salad. Okay. Now next, over here, we have sweetened dried cranberries. You could also use fresh cranberries if you wanted. They're gonna be a little bit more bitter. We're also gonna do a half a cup of these. Now, cranberries are very high in antioxidants, so those will also be good for your heart. All right, we got the cranberries on there. The last thing we're gonna add is the Parmesan cheese. You could do shredded or grated. The cheese is more just for taste. We'll go ahead and add a little bit on there. We'll mix that around. All right. Now, got it all together. We'll mix it a little bit. Earlier, I prepared the chicken, so we're gonna go ahead and just add that on top. Okay, so we got our chicken breast here. And now we have our final product. So here we have a raw kale salad with balsamic vinegar, almonds, Parmesan cheese, and cranberries. Remember, Whitman-Walker Health can help you with nutrition advice and education, so call or visit the website today. Thank you.